This is the championship game in the Big 10 Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big 10 Conference is on the line. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game, his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
It's 3rd down, opening drive of this conference championship game. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Carry, he's heading left. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little hop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And is intercepted. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Breaks into the open. The 10. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Irish.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball if he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket. He puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Cross. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Again, makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Sayan. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Five-yard pickup on first down sets him up at second and 5. A lot of play calling options here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go. Look out, he's in the clear. Takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
They are so fortunate that they're able to jump on that fumble, and somebody's got to get to this running back and tell him to calm down. Ball security is at a premium in these big games. He's got to start holding on to the football.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting set. Here's second down. He's going to hand this off. He's got space. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
To throw, it's Carr. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Coming up, second down and goal. They'll run the option. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught.
And my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down here for this offense. And the runner takes off to his right. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Heading left after the handoff. Got an opening here. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Past the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
BAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
Bringing it out. It's Cross. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Movement here from the tight end. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. In 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a third and very long.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, the defense is ready for it.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The pressure's on. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Looking to chuck it again. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver makes the catch. Look out, he's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Sayin. It's an outbound. The catch made. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And they'll give it to the back. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get...
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
That was an incredibly important drive. This game was getting out of hand here in the second quarter, and now headed into the locker room, it's still just a 2-possession game. So a lot of belief as they head in that they can come back, put together this comeback in the second half, and ultimately win.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. And he makes something happen. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Off-play action, he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring them down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joe. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan.
They stop him, but it's a first down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
A 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He stopped short on that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
Boy, as a defense, you got to understand that they're trying to get to the chains. I don't understand why they gave so much cushion there and allowed an easy completion for a first down.
Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. First down, looking for more now. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
To the air, it's Sayin. Going for his running back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, I think this decision is a little different than we saw earlier on this series when they went for it on 4th down. Now you've got points in your back pocket. You're in field goal range. It's 4th and long. I don't think they should mess around here. I say send the kicker out and try to put it through the uprights.
And it's good right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence from this kicker going forward.
This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Using his legs on the scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, that's a beautiful throw and catch, and this wide receiver almost took it the distance here. The quarterback got him the ball on time and on target. When you do that, you create an opportunity for a wide receiver to run after the catch. Great work setting up first and goal after the big gain.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and it's a direct snap. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking downfield. It's Sayan. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game. Is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here's second pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really affects the quarterback here.
Second down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with the big lead.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Running out of time in the pocket. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter, and they...